So my name's Emma, and I have a salon in Belfast, Northern Ireland. And I do all beauty treatments, also do BBL, of course, and train with aesthetics with yourselves as well. So I come from a beauty background anyway. So I have been probably in the industry maybe 17 years now. I started off just doing like general beauty in beauty school, and then went on to do the likes of nails and spray tanning, and I just kept adding different things and more treatments to um, the salon as well, obviously, because it's good having a wee bit of everything too, isn't it? So I did come from the beauty background, and then whenever I saw BBL, I was like, yes. Still doing the individual coaching at the minute. So her and I've been doing that for the past few months. It's been amazing. The things I have learned from Nargis is unreal. It's like how to properly market things, how to like boost your sales in the salon, like we tips and tricks. And she definitely gets you like the figures doubling in the salon for sure. It's because you get a bit lost with everything, don't you? So when you have somebody that can actually do that for you, then it's even better. It makes life so much easier. And because it's all set out in front of you, you have the plan for like the next few weeks. So you know exactly what you're doing. So she's an absolute genius. And obviously is always on the other end of the phone if you ever need her, in between your calls and stuff. So it's definitely an amazing thing to do. And I would recommend all like the girls to do it. Whenever I started with Nargis in the first month, then I hit the 10K. So that was amazing. And that's what you want. So it has been growing my business big time. And that's obviously what you need. You need to keep growing your business and getting the sales coming in. And she just knows. And especially there is times, of course, where it's slower. And she just knows how to turn it around. It's like, right, do this. Stick this on, she knows exactly what to do. So it has definitely been the best thing I've done as well, along with the BBL course. Think about 17 years, which is crazy. Like the time has flew by. But you're constantly learning. So it's never, you don't just start beauty and it's like, that's your only course. You're literally always learning, and there's always new things coming out and different like treatments to come out and new and improved ways of doing things as well. So obviously it's one of them things. It's a constant journey, isn't it though? April. So what's that? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 8 months already. So the only time I found a slight drop in BBL was probably August and September. And then now it's just like flying back up again. I think it's just sometimes there is times of the year that a lot of people, things like that have to stop if they've got kids or, things like that. Obviously they have to get them sorted going back to school and stuff. So it was a slight drop, but I mean, that has just flew back up again. And I've already the January bookings and stuff in. It always evens itself out anyway. So it's not it's not a big panic. It's like any treatment. There's sometimes, you're like, oh, I've been flattered with that this month. And then you might get a run off and then you get like a slight dip. So it's just, and I think it depends on, the time of year and different things. So I would say from now right through to summer, like BBL is going to be absolutely flat out. I think I was Googling about non-surgical treatments and things like that. And the BBL just kept coming up and I was like, what is this? This just looks amazing. And I just kept looking into it more and found out more information. And then I think it was Bex rang me originally then. And that was it. I was sold. I was just like, yep, sign me up. And I have never looked back. It's definitely such a nice treatment even to do as well. And you get to have a bit of crack with the clients, and they're relaxing, and it's just generating something different in the salon. Once they get it done, they're hooked, and when they see other people's results, they are hooked. So it's do you know what I mean? And obviously it's like any new treatment that comes out, you do need to go through detailed explanations of what it is, what it does, you know, and break down the 4 like sections so the clients do understand. And I think the more you can educate the client in what it is and what this can do for you and what we can achieve, then it's like, you know, yep, sign me up. Definitely. And it just seems to be like, if a client comes in, say, for tummy sculpt, they will then book a BBL, or they will then get their arms done, or they'll maybe go under the back as well. And I think it's because they see the result, and the result is insane. It's so easy. I mean, even from that first chat with Bex, then, you know, getting through the smart start, all that, every single part of it was just so easy. There was no hassle. You just like, it was like bang, bang, next minute training. That was it. You know, and then you're straight in, done your training, and you're able to just come back home and get stuck into the treatments. So it was such an easy process. So for anybody, you know, who is thinking, oh, but is this going to be a long drawn out thing? No, it's literally, you know, you could be on your training within like a couple of weeks, really. So no, I find the whole thing really easy. Because I do so many other treatments as well, I get a lovely mixture all day. But when BBL is at its highest points, like for example, from I done my training and got the machine in April, like April right up until mid-August, you were flat out. You maybe had 2, 3 in a day. Some months you maybe even had, you know, 1 new course starting every week, or 2 new courses starting every week, and then it's still the ones that had already been doing their sessions. And you maybe found if someone had, like, say the course of 5 tummy sculpt, they booked another 3 because they're like, I've got great results here. So it kept it going. So it was lovely because it did still have that mixture, but it was, you know, some days maybe doing 2 and 3 at a time, but it's enjoyable. So you could do it all day long, like no bother. But my only thing is, because I obviously have the other treatments, it kind of breaks up your day a wee bit too. But for more financial freedom and time flexibility, I would probably want to be trying to cut out other treatments and stick more to the likes of BBL and the aesthetics more then. I would definitely say, you know, anybody looking for that financial freedom and looking to start out in the business, definitely going for that. And if that's all you offer, then you can't be sucked in like I am with all your other treatments. But it's just the way it is. There is days, you know, where it's like, oh, I can't start this course for this person, you know, until maybe like 2 weeks time, and you're wanting to get them started as soon as possible. So I have a full-time staff member and I have a junior in now too. And I'm hoping that that'll start easing off a bit more for me and free me up that wee bit more time, which is why you do these things, to help like manage your time better, if you know what I mean. Yes, it has got mental. Like honestly, it's most of my days would be, I was doing 12-hour days and I had to stop that. It was too much. It was every day was a 12-hour day. So I had to chop it down and do 10. The odd time I maybe stay an extra hour, so it's obviously 11 hours, but I try and stick to even 10 hours a day because it's enough. And but I could literally, I could be in the salon 24/7 at the minute, which is a great, that's an amazing thing. But it's just not, you cannot do it. Sure you can, it's just too much. But it's a good complaint to have though. So having that has really like changed my whole business completely. And as much as it was busy before, but not like this, because it's been another proper added good extra, if you know what I mean. So it's definitely drumming up a lot more business. Probably a wee bit of everything, because obviously financially it has definitely like helped my finances big time. And doing that alongside obviously my private coaching with Nargis is another big thing that has helped boost the sales in the salon too. But it does definitely give you the flexibility. And like I said before, if someone's going to like solely do like BBL, they're only starting out in the industry and they don't do the likes of the background beauty what I have, they will have so much financial freedom and time, you know, so they could work, you know, a couple of hours a day, get them done, and they've made their money. It is amazing. So probably I would definitely say a wee bit of everything. Definitely the financial side of things and the flexibility it gives you as well. I'm just crazy and don't say no to people, so that's my problem. Whereas some people be like, no, I need the extra time, which it is so important to try and get that extra time as well. So if you're not as stupid as me, of you know, do say no and make it work for you, you know, better rather than just being like, yeah, come on. And then you just work absolutely mental hours, but it is worth it. It definitely is worth it. But 100% the financial freedom is a big one with it. Roughly, you would have sometimes one, sometimes two, and sometimes three a day. So, especially in like the real busier months for it, which now we're going to be coming into that. Like I said, for January here, I've already a good few courses starting. And once you start getting all them pictures out again, then it's going to drum up even more. And obviously you'll be doing, you know, new body, new, like, no, because coming into January, something like summer buds made in the winter, you know, so you'll be doing like a fun kind of like we deal offer to get people into. And so you could, you know, you could be doing 3 and 4 a day or more, really, just depending, you know, when you have, what time you have, and how many like free appointments you have to get the clients in. Say the tummy sculpt and BBL, definitely. You do obviously get the odd, you know, for the back fat. I've been asked about knees, believe it or not, which we did get told about in training, but you were like, I don't think anybody's going to ask for knees. Yeah, they have. And then arms, obviously for like the kind of like the bingo wings and stuff, but the main ones would definitely be the tummy and the BBL. I love them too, tummy and the BBL, for different reasons. I love shaping up and seeing them people's waist just inch in. It is insane. And then whenever you start to see the lift off the bum, you're just like, wow, that is unreal. So for different reasons, you love the results of both, if you know what I mean. So it's fab. So they generally see it like from first treatment. Now you might get the odd person, it's maybe come their third, where they're like, Emma, my trousers are falling off. And they're like, yay. Or my jeans were tight to get on because their bums grew. And I'm like, that's what I like to hear. But generally after their first one, they do notice a difference. And obviously always with your before and after pictures. So then it means they can see what they had before. And then I always compare each week with that very first picture. So with my general day-to-day salon business, I would never have hit 10K. I would have had to have worked 7-day weeks and 12-hour days for the 7 days. And it's just not possible. You know, you need a life as well. So with bringing BBL in and hitting like then 10K months is just insane. And it has literally just changed my whole business round. You know, it's hard to even explain to somebody how like much it does change things for you, but it is amazing. It definitely is one of the best things I've ever done. Don't even think about it, just do it, because you will not regret it. And that is definitely a fact. You'll definitely not regret it. And see, even if it like even doubles what say their income is at the minute, sure, that's, you know what I mean, that's even a winner as well. So no matter what, they will definitely be onto a winner by doing the training, for sure. Especially because this will give people a lot more financial freedom. I think it is definitely like anybody who is considering it should definitely just go for it. No, I just regret that I didn't do it sooner. Do you know what I mean? That is the only thing, because you could have had like this time last year. Although with lockdowns and stuff, it was harder, wasn't it? Like, but no, that's the only thing. I wish I had have just stopped thinking about it and just done it. Yes, actually, one of my friends, she done her course of 5, and then because she literally got the most insane results, she was like, Emma, I need another 3. So she was starting to go to like the gym and doing a wee bit of training and starting to eat better. So with the help of the tummy sculpt, as well as her doing her own bits at the house, she literally lost, I think, nearly 2 stone. Her doing her other things was helping to maximize what we were doing. But the amount of waist went in, the amount of tummy like disappeared, the skin was tightening, you know, even because she had stretch marks from kids, so they had started to actually disappear and everything. So she couldn't believe it, and the difference was insane. It's been an amazing experience from start to finish, and it definitely won't be the last that I'll come to do more training. For sure, I'll be back over again for something. But it has actually just changed my life completely.